Good morning, everybody, and welcome. You know, this is a show that I did not suspect. I did not suspect this. It wasn't even on my radar. I got people telling me to watch this show, and the comments told me to watch this, so I kind of did. And I binge watched this 2 days, 2 days straight, watching this. Took a break on the first. I watched the first 6, took a break, and then I watched the other half the next day last night. This show is so adorable, so cute, that this is one of those shows where you sit. This is one of those shows where you gotta sit down with your kids and watch this show. This is one of those episodes where you gotta sit down with your son or daughter and you sit down and watch this adorable show filled with love, kindness, sing-alongs. One of those things where you're like, oh my God, it's so unstressful. This is one of those unstressful animes to watch. After, working, going to college, going to school, yada, 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 you ask yourself, I'm tired, I'm so tired. But then you watch this show and you see this brightest joy of sunshine and rainbows. And I gotta be honest with you. If this show would have aired prior to like 2 or 3 years ago, where we had the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and that category must protect at all costs category, she would have beaten Anya. She would have beaten Anya from Spy X Family. That's just how serious I am when I'm about. That's how serious I am. And it is a show full of bringing joy and kindness to the show. I can't stress myself out. It's funny because, again, I didn't think about it. I ain't really thought about watching this. But after watching clips and watching this episode, I really had to watch it. So without further ado, let's get right to it with the show called The Demon King's Daughter is Too Kind. And damn it, she's too kind. So you got the Demon King all being a badass. That's how it starts off. How he ruled the world with an iron fist type vibe. But then all of a sudden, here's the thing. Oh, the Demon King's daughter is too kind. Like, too kind to a point where you look at her and you're like, like, why is she so damn cute? She's like a daughter you want to have. She's one of those anime daughters that you want to have. People like Kusuno from Sekirei. People like Anya from Spy X Family. Hell, people like Kana from his Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Doux is so freaking adorable. I can't even, damn. It almost feels like every time I watch these episodes, she brings this joy to everybody. She solved problems through her kindness. Goblins, giants, humans working together with goblins, ogres, freaking dragons, salamanders. There was one episode where she rescued a salamander, and she returned it to her mother. That's how kind she is. There are moments where she does some kind and wonderful things, like the very first episode was kind of like that point where you have to watch it, where she's all like healing. Her healing is better. Like, her healing is literally help the grandmother stand on her own 2 feet. And bringing out these plushies, these little stuffed animals to her life. Like, you can't make this stuff up. There was one episode where she made a giant ice sculpture and had popsicles for the workers. I can't. She is the lovable mascot. Look, I know people. Look, I know we're already getting spring, fall, summer, but I don't think no one is topping Doux for best daughter of the year. I don't think nobody ain't topping Doux. You don't understand. The whole purpose of the show is you got this dragon lady, Jahar. She's a dragon lady, and she's trying to get Doux to become evil like her father. But every antics that Jiao tried to get Diao to turn evil, it doesn't work. Her kindness brings joy to every last one of them. You understand? It's like every time she does something kind, it's like a warm heart. It's like She is so freaking adorable. I can't. I want a daughter like her. Look, like I said before, and I'll say it again. She's better than Anya. She is freaking better than Anya when it comes to having her as the best daughter you gotta have. And all these episodes, we get to see how she does these things to like, all these kind things. It's like, oh, you can't turn your way on her. You can't turn your way on her. You really can't. The opening and the ending just show you just how kind and just how freaking kind she is. Like there was one episode when Jolly was training her how to become a freaking giant, how to transform into a dragon. All she grew was a tail, a horn, wings. It was like she's like an adorable mascot. Like you can't make this stuff up. There was an episode where she got the goblins attacking the humans, but then she allowed them to attack them, like playing tag with them. Like everything she does good, her kindness is spreading joy to us all. That's the whole thing. And don't get me started on that other episode that got me teary-eyed when she surprised her grandpa, when she got her papa. And like she made a surprise gift for her grandfather. Like that was oh my God, that was adorable. That was adorable. And don't get me started on this one. This episode was so good that it had like parental guidance, like her mother coming back and trying to teach her about fine art of parenting. And not only that, these episodes were so good. There were episodes that had sing-alongs. Sing-alongs. I'm dead serious. Sing-alongs. Like Sesame Street vibe or anything you watch Disney related. You know how Disney always got songs? This is what they do. The Demon King daughter is so kind of got sing-alongs. Where you see Mama, Papa, it was a sing-along. Most of these episodes had a sing-along. And every time you watch, you can't turn away. You can't turn away. Look. And then in the last episode, she literally brought kindness. Her kindness in this one season. In one season, she brought kindness to the entire world. She brought witches, ghouls and goblins, ogres, dragons, humans. Her kindness is so pure and she brought them together. She brought them together. Like, you can't make this stuff up. Yo, I really can't. The Demon King's daughter is so kind. You cannot turn your way from this show. This is one of those shows that if you having a stressful day, go watch this show. That's what this show was. And you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. I mean, every time I watch these episodes, I ask myself, damn, we need a daughter like her. And I'll say this once and I'll say it again. If this show had it aired 2 or 3 years prior, when they had that category at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, must protect at all costs, she would have won. She would have beat Anya. And every time we look at Anya winning, we like, there's got to be somebody close enough at the level of daughter material. Daughter material. To beat Anya. This is her. I'm sorry. If I had to do like a top 5 daughter of animes to have, like a daughter, she would be like maybe second or third best over Anya. Because that's how freaking kind she is. Her kindness is so good. Like the things she do, the things Doux do in this is just so freaking pure. The kindness level of it is so, oh my God. You can't even think one bad thing about her. You can't even say one bad thing about her. You really can't. Like, there's just nothing. It's nothing. And look, they need a season 2. They need a season 2. Give us a season 2 of this show because this show is so kindness, you can't think one bad thing about this. This is a 10 out of 10 anime. This is a 10 out of 10 anime. I kid you not. I definitely kid you not. So again, if you want to see a show where you feel unstressed about, when you feel stressful after coming home from work and such, and or if you have a daughter of your own or a kid, like a daughter, let's just say this. If you have a daughter, I'm not saying you don't, but if you do have a daughter, you sit down and watch the show with them. This show is recommended to this is even a family anime. This is like a family anime. Let me just say, family. This is a family anime. Like you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. But again, the Demon's King daughter is too kind. It's just so freaking pure. You can't think of one bad thing about it. And like I said, the Ox. Look, I know we're a little early I know we're a little early in long runs here, but the Ox, the daughter, the Demon's King daughter, she needs to be nominated for best main character. I know we got a long road ahead of us, but give this girl credit. Must protect at all costs category and win best main character. She got to be nominated for best main character because there's nothing you really can't say shit about her. You really can't say shit about the Ox. And if you make the Ox cry, I will hurt you. So thank you for watching my review of the Demon King's Daughter is Too Kind. Again, this is one of those purest animes you have to watch. The adventures of the Ox being the kind Demon King that she is, spreading joy and kindness throughout the kingdom. And there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you for watching my review.